We are the Gujarat Technological University. Since its inception over a decade ago, GTU has been empowering young and curating minds to realize their true potential. Over 4 lakh inspired students are enrolled with one of the premier academic universities in India. With more than 450 affiliated colleges in its fold operating across 5 zones of the state, GTU, the International Innovative University, your place to move forward.
Dear all students, myself Chandrabhushan Pal. I am an assistant professor in Chemical Engineering Department at S.N. Patel Institute of Technology and Research Center. Today we will discussing on one of the very important topic, various natural cycle in environment, which is part of the PCSM subject, pollution control and safety management. These are my contents: nitrogen cycle, oxygen cycle, carbon cycle, phosphorus cycle and sulfur cycle. Due to time limitation, we will discussing on only 2 main cycles, nitrogen and oxygen cycle. In nitrogen cycle, addition to carbon, hydrogen and oxygen, nitrogen is an essential compound of animal and plants. Green plants combine with nitrogen and carbohydrate to make proteins and nucleic acid. Nitrogen in its gaseous form around 78% of the atmosphere. However, it cannot be used directly by most form of life. It must be fixed, combined with other elements such as hydrogen, carbon or oxygen to become usable by plants, which is called the nitrogen fixation. These are the sources: lighting, inorganic fertilizer, nitrogen fixation, animal residue, crop residue, organic fertilizers. And these figures show the nitrogen cycle in nature along with the human interference on nitrogen cycle. Various human impact on nitrogen cycle show in this figure. Human intervention can disturb the nitrogen cycle. When we grow and harvest crops, there is a loss of nitrogen from the soil as it is utilized in the building up of plant body. Similarly, harvesting of timber results in heavy outflow of nitrogen from our forest ecosystem. Heavy addition of commercial fertilizers cause excessive buildup the nitrogen in the soil and groundwater, and nutrient enrichment of the rivers, lakes, etc. In addition, automobile and industrial exhaust add nitrogen, especially nitrogen dioxide at an alarming rate to the atmosphere. Nitrogen dioxide reacts with the moisture in the atmosphere to form weak nitric acid, which is carried to the soil during rainfall, result in an acid rain and ultimately to the water table. The result of nutrients and enrichment of rivers, lakes, etc. presence of excessive nitrogen dioxide in the atmosphere in the excessive formation and addition of nitric acid to the soil would increase runoff, has greatly increased the productivity in main aquatic environments and has contributed to the process of eutrophication. Form of nitrogen: urea, ammonia, ammonium, nitrate, nitrite, atmospheric denitrogen and organic nitrogen. Global nitrogen reservoirs. This table show the global nitrogen reservoirs. Role of nitrogen. Already we discussed in the human impact of nitrogen cycle. There is a plant and bacteria use nitrogen in the form of the NH4 plus or NO3 minus It serves as an electron acceptor in the anaerobic environment. Nitrogen is often the most limited nutrient in the soil and water. Nitrogen is a key element for amino acid, nucleic acid, cell wall component of bacteria. Nitrogen cycles contain various parts like as such as ammonification or mineralization. Second one is the immobilization, which is the opposite of the ammonification. Nitrogen fixation, nitrification, and denitrification. Okay, this chart is show the ammonification or mineralization. How to the N2 form create the NO2, NO3, NO and NH4 to again NO2. Ammonification. Ammonification decomposer contain uses extracellular cellular enzymes, microorganism uses proteins like this. Plant dye or bacterial cell lyse release of the organic nitrogen. Organic nitrogen is converted into the inorganic nitrogen when pH less than 7.5 converted rapidly to NH4. Example urea. It gives the NH3 plus 2 mole of carbon dioxide. Immobilization. It is the opposite of the mineralization. Happens when the nitrogen is limited in the environment. Nitrogen limitation is governed by carbon and nitrogen ratio. Carbon and nitrogen typical for soil microbial biomass is 20. When this ratio is less than is called the mineralization and greater than is called the immobilization. This is chart shows the nitrogen fixation. Nitrogen fixation is an energy intensive process. This reaction is so the energy intensive process performed only by selected bacteria and acetonomycetes performed in nitrogen fixing crops. Example soya beans. Microorganism and fixing, these are the bacteria which is the microorganism. Rate of nitrogen fixing. This table show the rate per kg per hectare and year. Application to the wet lands occur in the overlying waters, aerobic and anaerobic soil, oxidized rhizosphere, leaf or stem surfaces of plants, and this figure show the this one your wetlands. Bacterial fixations occur mostly in the salt marshes. Is absence from the low pH peat of northern box. Cytobacteria found in the waterlogged soils. Nitrification. Nitrification is a one type of the nitrogen cycles, and there is a two-step reaction that occur together. First step catalyzed by nitrosomes and second one is the nitrobacter. Optimal pH is between 6.6 to 8. If pH is less than 6, rate is slow. Less than 4.5, reaction is inhibited. Denitrification. To complete the cycle, nitrifying bacteria convert the ammonia into nitrates, then into nitrates, and then back to the gaseous nitrogen by denitrification. Remove a limiting nutrient from the environment. This is the reaction. So the denitrification inhibited by oxygen, not inhibited by ammonia. Microbial reaction. Nitrate is the terminal electron acceptor. Now Now we second part is the oxygen cycle. Okay, oxygen cycle. In the oxygen cycle, there is a we can say the 21% in the atmosphere oxygen is present. Oxygen is the major component of all living organism. Hence, the adequate supply is vital for substance of life in the biosphere. Oxygen is needed by the most of the plant and animals and all human beings for aerobic respiration or enzymatic oxidation of organic food, which is sustain growth, the oxygen and general metabolism. It is absorbed from the nitrogen during aerobic respiration but released by the plant during photosynthesis there by setting up the oxygen cycle. Okay, oxygen cycle is governed by two major processes of photosynthesis and another one is a respiration. Okay, here photosynthesis which is occur presence of the light energy sun. There is a continuous exchange of oxygen between the atmosphere and all water surface on the earth. Oxygen in water is known as the dissolved water oxygen. For aquatic plants and animals, dissolved oxygen is the source of the oxygen. The total amount of oxygen in the biosphere is the relatively constant, so that the oxygen cycle may get stable. This figure show in this the photosynthesis. Oxygen split apart water split apart into the hydrogen and oxygen atoms. Next, the hydrogen atoms combine with the carbon dioxide to make sugar. After then, sugar is plant food. The byproduct is oxygen. Reciprocation reaction is here. In the night, first happen is the water split into the hydrogen and oxygen atoms. Second one is the hydrogen atoms combined with the carbon dioxide to make sugar. Sugar is plant food and the byproduct is the oxygen. Thanks.